Good morning, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. And it's June the 28th. I just finished my morning briefing with Goldilocks. There are 3 articles that Goldilocks has provided. I'm going to skim through them, sort of summarize, and break them down in layman's terms the best of my ability. Just know when Goldilocks shares these articles, Goldilocks is very intentional with the wording so that you can understand the articles to your best ability. All right. These are 3 great articles. One is going to talk about the assets that have prices and values that are really taking shape and moving on them. And then also we're going to talk about bank machines, new bank machines that are being installed in various banks throughout Iraq. And then we're going to talk about the last article is going to be about electronic and digital transformation, that certain rules are being considered by the CFTC, which is a global regulatory body, the Commodities Future Trade Commission. All right, let's jump into the first one. There will come a time when the digital economy merging with traditional assets will be given real values through gold and other commodities. Remember, I mentioned how Goldilocks is very intentional? Listen to these words. There will come a time when the digital economy merging with traditional assets will be given real values through gold and other commodities. Goldilocks says we are at this point to begin the process. New price actions on the market will be a correlated accumulation of tokenized asset values. When you see Goldilocks mentioning tokenized assets, think of digital assets, okay? In fact, because we have spot Bitcoin ETF is exchange traded funds, and Ethereum ETF moving into place, we already have new values, new prices beginning to show up on traditional assets that will soon include every sector of the market going forward. As the digital, traditional, and commodity assets converge into new price actions inside one another's collective value, new prices, new values will begin to form. Okay? We're going to skip to the second article by Goldilocks. This is going to touch on what Iraq is doing inside their country and their banking system, and also other banks and other countries around the world as well. Cancellation of paragraph 5D of the instructions and standards for circulation and replacement of banknotes and the counting and sorting mechanism. All right. The second link that Goldilocks provides in this article, ladies and gentlemen, is directly from the CBI. You're going to see, if you so choose to click on the link, the second link. This article came out directly from the CBI, the Central Bank of Iraq, yesterday, June the 27th. We're going to share a screenshot of that CBI article that you can take a look at. For whatever reason, if you can't click the link and translate it from English to Arabic, we'll share a screenshot to help you understand. All right, let's go. A banknote counter is a device designed to accurately count and check on the quantity of banknotes. A counter, which is the machine, has several sensors on it to accurately analyze the banknote. Okay, this is to analyze your currency. A banknote counter also has the ability to sort banknotes into batches, check for damaged and counterfeit notes. Iraq is beginning to utilize more strict methods of counting and securing their money. It will give their community and broader community more confidence in the dinar. This will give Iraq more accurate measurements of the money supply, and it will give them the opportunity to enforce laws surrounding the punishment of illegal production of the Iraqi dinar. I want to pause. Just think, I'm sure many of you have already heard and understand that Iraq has been rampant with counterfeit dinars and counterfeit currency. This machine that they're installing is a major crackdown in order to minimize or eliminate as much as possible the counterfeit of the dinar within Iraq. Okay? As Iraq approaches a new exchange rate for the Iraqi dinar, these new banking mechanisms will give them the opportunity to reset the direction of how their money is being used locally and abroad. Don't be surprised if other currencies are done the same way when we go to exchange them. Part of a reset on currency valuations is dependent on accurate information to do so. Just think of the machines, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure many of you have seen them when you've gone to the bank. And those, I know you all have had those large amount of the quantity of dollars when you went to the bank to make those deposits, or when you make a large withdrawal, and the bank teller puts the money into a machine to count the accuracy of those notes. This is the same thing. Now these are new notes, new machines to count the notes within Iraq and in their banking system, in order to crack down on not only the counterfeiting, but also to assure of the accuracy of the notes that are in circulation within Iraq. Very important. Okay. Then also, we're going to jump to the third paragraph. Again, if you want to check out the CBI website that Goldilocks provided, please do so. And we're going to share the screenshot to help you, to make it a little easier for you. All right. Third and final by Goldilocks, the article. An event contract is a legal document that formalizes agreements between parties involved in an event and outlines expectations, responsibilities, and potential outcomes. As it pertains to the massive event, folks, that we're looking at, the global reset, these event contracts are very, very important as we're getting into the electronic and digital formation of our stock market through the CFTC. That is a global regulatory body that is actually overseeing the global reset. All right. Second paragraph. Event contracts, Goldilocks says, do include foreign currency markets, futures markets. Event contracts allows investors to trade their opinions on yes or no questions regarding an asset trading above or below a certain price. Notice the new additions to the events contracts below that list electronic contracts. I'm going to read that again because you're going to see below when Goldilocks shares below. Notice the new additions to the events contracts below that list electronic contracts. These new additions have required our current amendments. Okay, this is by the CFTC, because these new electronic contracts, these new electronic events did not exist before. These are new. Event contracts are available for a variety of markets, including stock indexes, energy, metals, foreign currencies, and here are the electronics. The E stands for electronic, folks. E, mini S&P. E, mini Dow Jones. E, NASDAQ, and E, Russell. These are the new electronic event contracts that are now going to be put into force and in place by the CFTC. All right. They have gold and silver. The CFTC, Commodities Future Trade Commission, extends the public comment period for proposed amendments on event contract rules to August the 8th, 2024. After the initial public comment period, a rulemaking agency will decide to change its initial proposal in response in public comments or on its own. We're actually expecting the completion of this to be on the 8th of August. If you so choose, you can click on the link that is shared by Goldilocks from the CFTC that actually shows this press release for what is going to happen on August the 8th for these new event contracts that include the E-money, the E-mini, S&P, the E-Dow Jones, electronic NASDAQ, electronic Russell. We are moving, ladies and gentlemen, into a new digital economy. Here we have rules that are being put into motion, set into place by the Commodities Future Trade Commission. When you combine these three articles in these three massive events, it shows the process. Goldilocks is sharing the process with us so that we have a better understanding of exactly what's happening with our global event and the reset. If you have any questions, please feel free. Come on into the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions and share our insight with you. We're truly blessed to have Goldilocks share these articles with us in this time. We appreciate you. We love you. Keep your head up. Stay focused. Don't allow distractions. We know it's Friday. The roller coaster is coming. But stay grounded. Stay focused. God is in control. This is moving in the right direction. This is a spiritual event, a spiritual RV and a financial RV. You all are called to be here. This is your inheritance. All right. We love you. We appreciate you. Know that you are special. Know that you are loved, and share unconditional love with someone today. Be great.